everybody. It is Sadler Bill here with USAFE, Universal Sports. Advocacy for everyone. Welcome. We got a couple things to talk about today. We're going to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the transfer portal and college bowl games coming up. They're starting this weekend, actually. First off, let's talk about Giannis. And here's the thing. Let me just go right to it. Let me just get right to it. Let me put on my sleeves up here. Let me just say this. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a Greek freaking freak. Giannis had a record-breaking game last night. That's right. He had 14 rebounds, 3 assists, and 64 points. And most of those points were scored in the second freaking half. He broke the team's record of 57 points to 64. He was 20 for 28 from the field and 24 of 34 from the freaking foul line. Damn, man. What's up with that? Damn, Giannis. No wonder you're a freak. The Greek freak. He also made freaking history with 20 field goals and 20 free throws while shooting at 70% on each. That is definitely going to go down in the freaking record books. The freaking record books in the freaking NBA. No wonder Giannis is a freak when he's on the court. Giannis is kind of like me with Down syndrome. Of course, I have Downs. He doesn't, but I do. Hey, Giannis is a freak, and he is good on the court. And he's a good guy in person, that I've heard. So, Giannis, keep it up, man. Keep it up. Okay, Giannis. I might give myself a Giannis jersey now. Even though I am a Laker fan. Even though I'm a Laker fan, I might need to give myself a Giannis and Atlanta jersey now. Because of it. And with that, we'll be back in 5 minutes for this commercial break. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the transfer portal. We got a lot of players coming in and out of the transfer portal this year. I know we got the Badgers just picked up a couple of people themselves. Let me go into my X here and pull that right up. Because I know we got several people here. Oh, and before I do that, I do know there definitely was a couple of fights going on in that game last night with Giannis Antetokounmpo. There was, I know there's a check there on the side that Giannis did, and there was the fact that the Pacers wanted the game ball because one of their own players scored their first points with that ball. But hey, Giannis scored freaking 69 with that same ball. He deserves that ball more. And I wonder what my boys at East Peoria and Madison thinks about this today on Wilson, Hamilton, and KBN. As well as this audio this morning we had with Rody and Tausch. But for now, I also want to know what Mad Dog Chris Russo was thinking about this. I know he has definitely a hot take on this, just like I do. Maybe even harder take than me. Because he is the Mad Dog. Anyway, if Giannis is coming up to you like this, or going for a shot like this, hey, watch out. He's coming for you. Here goes the Greek train freak. That's right. He's the train. He's coming for you. He's not just going to go by you. He's going to go by you. He's going to run right through you. That's right, baby. Got that right. All right, now let's get back to where I was going to talk about before I went off like that. Let's talk about the transfer portal. We got good news going on with the transfer portal with the Wisconsin Badgers. Let me just pull this right up on my X accounts. With my friends' accounts, I know we got that. Yeah, we have picked up a couple of good guys, and we have lost some players too, actually. Yes, we have picked up Tyler Van Dyke from the transfer portal. He's a quarterback out of Miami Hurricanes. I know he's not much of a mobile quarterback, but at least we can put players around him that could help him out. And hopefully he does really well. We also have some other guys coming and going. We have awesome players as well. Former Cincinnati LS, Carson, also commits to the Badgers, according to my sources. And unfortunately, we have lost Jordan Turner. He and the Wisconsin Badgers. He has entered the transfer portal as of yesterday. 21 hours ago, to be exact. But we got to collect several players that committed to the Badgers, and I think that's going to be good. Same with Alabama. Hey, in fact, I should bring this up about college. And we do have the bowl games coming up, so make sure you check out your team, who they're playing, what time, and where, and the name of the bowl. So when you do that, make sure you go to ESPN or wherever you get your sports news and times for games. So check those out. Make sure you do that. Yeah, we have Jordan Turner that did that. Skylar Bell. We just lost Skylar Bell. And Timothy DK as well. We lost many players to the portal. To name a couple that I just named. Good luck to Skylar Bell and everyone else in Wisconsin Badgers as they go into the portal and hoping they do well at the next school. But I do wonder, even though there is a transfer portal for players, let me ask you this. Should there be a transfer portal for coaches? I know coaches can get fired and get hired. But hey, if they had a portal for players to go from school to school, I think there should be a portal for coaches. That way they can actually go to different schools if they want to, depending on where they want to go, their families, and all that kind of stuff. But hey, we also got Green Bay Packer football coming up. And I know we have a couple of guys that are, in fact, breaking news in the NFC. The rival claims Green Bay Packers promised young cornerback off waivers. Looks like we got a player coming off waivers. So make sure you check in with KBN. And make sure you check in on Wilson Hamilton today for your latest news of the Green Bay Packers and Wisconsin Badgers as well. Hey, in fact, tonight at 6, we do have the Wisconsin Badgers women's volleyball playing against the Texas Longhorns women's volleyball tonight in the semifinals. And the winner will go to the championship match. Good luck to both teams. And go Badgers, go. Bring home another championship back to Wisconsin. Madison. Okay. I talked about this briefly, but I do want to talk about last Sunday's game with the Kansas City Chiefs. I know I said this, I have said this before, but I think last Sunday's game was definitely electrifying and definitely entertaining. I know Taylor Swift was at the game, But hey, she was not on the field. Her boyfriend was, though. And he made a good pass for a winning touchdown. But unfortunately, that got called back to a flag for an offsides penalty on the offense. So my question is, should they crack down more on refs making calls like this? Because a couple of years ago, there was one call. About a year or so, about last year or something like that, that had just a few years ago. And now this year freaking alone, we had 11 of them. Damn. Even if Travis Kelce did not throw it to him and threw it to someone else for the touchdown, would that touchdown actually count or not? Even with that flag. If he threw it to somebody else versus the player versus the guy he threw it to. Because I know Kelce is a good guy. I know this is all good. But hey, gotta lose it somehow. I know there's a lot of mistakes. But I think the refs should definitely take a note from this. Because we're all human. And let's just see how the rest of the season goes. We got games coming up this Saturday for bowl games. We got games coming up, the NFL on Saturday. We got some Saturday games in the NFL. Definitely looking forward to that. We'll talk more about that next week. This is Sadler with the USAFE. See you next time.